Hello, everybody. I hope that Hourglass is there. Let me see. Mm, And people are there. I'm back. Actually, I shouldn't join that ignorant guy. Did you restart the stream? Who is the true Messiah? Assalamu alaikum. The thing is that I finished the stream. Somebody asked me to join an ignorant guy called the Big Nose and have a debate with him. I thought it is, what was that? Yeah, he was very ignorant, very stupid guy, actually. He went to my nerves, and that's why I left. Why are there Muslims that are ashamed of Muhammad? I'm not ashamed of Muhammad. Okay, please join. There is the link there. Just that Big Nose was very short in his brain. Alastin. What is that? Anyway, so I couldn't tolerate his stupid nonsense questions. And the way he was talking, yeah, he was like a police inquiring as if I am a criminal and I have to answer every his stupid questions, okay? And he started to insult. That's why I left right away. And I told him that if you insult, I leave. Understand? If you're not respectful. And he continued the same stupid tone, so I left. I don't like such a people. I don't like to talk to them. So I hope that, hello, Mr. Nasrallah is dead. Yeah, thanks God he's dead. Okay. Why are the, can you please call in? There is the link. Call in and talk to me. See why I'm ashamed of it. Keegan will be on in a second. No problem. Very good. Anyway, so I don't know if Hourglass is also around, but I shouldn't go on his live. That guy, I didn't know him. I didn't know that he's such a stupid person. I would, I said, I have been debating many people, Apostate Prophet, David Wood, worse than him as well. But no one, I mean, there are few people that are like this stupid guy, that they go in nerves, understand? And that they think that you are a criminal and they have to put you in the corner and hit you and question you. Tell me why? Would you check your internet? The voice is stirring for me today, and I want to know if it is a problem here or there. Okay, guys, how is my voice? Yes, tell me, please. Is my voice, true Messiah, is my voice fine for you? Because maybe it is just miscase, there's a problem with her speakers or computer or whatever. Anyway, who's live? A guy called Big Nose of London. Okay. And he wasn't even, I'm sure, I mean, I was very sure that his background is Iranian, but he didn't want to say it. He's, I mean, he even didn't want to say his background because I don't know why, he was ashamed or what. I understand. So I would never again talk to such a people. He sounded Indian to me, perhaps, maybe, but for me, but he said, if I talk English, maybe he was Indian, I don't know, but his accent wasn't so Indian. Anyway, it didn't matter. Just I felt that he's Iranian. I wanted to know if he's Iranian. That's all. But Miss K, on his channel, was the sound good? Because I don't know if the sound only my channel is bad. So let me see. Nasrullah, Mr. Nasrullah, are you dead too, or what? Or just Nasrullah is dead? I gave you that. That's the link. Please join and show me where I am ashamed of my prophet. Let me see. I have to tag the link. As I pin the link. Yeah, I pinned the link. All right. So Nasrullah, again, Nasrullah, are you alive? The link is there. You can call. If you're a respectful person, then I can talk to you. This Mr. B knows was very ignorant. Let me see. I want to see if he's there. Can anyone? Keegan, where are you, Keegan? You were going to. Hello? Yeah, Keegan, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. You are getting more and more.
Yeah. It's it looks full, but it's still not fully grown. So about 2 more years to go.
A game of, let me see, Miss Casey, what kind of questions were those to begin with? Yes, a game of semantics. Yes, he was ridiculous, just talk to me. Oh, who wrote it? Prove me that it is from God and so on, stupid things. Yes, Keegan, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Minji?
I'm fine, thank you. Listen, I was, I was on I don't know, he was atheist or what. I was on a channel, somebody told me to join him and talk to him. And I thought that he's a respectful person, sincere. So I joined him and I realized that he was like a police catching, a criminal, and he's just asking questions. Tell me why this, what, that, And then I was saying that, prove me that the book is from God, And I told him, what is the difference for you? If Jesus said, love one another, love your neighbors as you love yourself, what is your problem? That it is from God or from Jesus? Just follow it. Is it wrong? Why I have to follow that? He was saying, I said, because you call yourself a human being. Yeah. Are you calling yourself a human being or animal? And then I realized that he insulted me, and I said, if you continue like this, I leave. And then he wasn't backing up, so I left. I said that I'm not going to talk to you.
That's an interesting question. So, do you think that the Quran preached the correct version of what Jesus preached?
Sorry, once again, the correct version of Jesus?
Yeah. So anyone can write anything down. I could write that President Trump did. I don't know. I can write anything about anybody. So do you think that?
Okay, but listen. I've been Keegan, I've been saying to Martin as well. Okay, that when I say that Jesus said, "The one who has no sin cast the first stone." Okay, these extremist Muslims, they said, "No, that's fabricated." Okay, And I said to Martin, no one except Jesus could have said that. Okay, so a certain thing is like love one another, love your neighbors as you love yourself, and those verses of the Quran cannot be from anybody but God. So let me say, I have to talk to Revolutionary. Hi, Mujib. Yeah, hi, Revolutionary. Thank you for going up, Mujib, true to your word. Thank you. The thing is that he insulted me, and he was an ignorant. He was like a police that has caught a criminal, and he has to just question, and I have no right to question him. Okay, so that's why I felt that this guy is quite ignorant, and I just said to Keegan that any rational person would say, yeah, that's a beautiful command, love one another, love your neighbors as you love yourself, and I don't care from whom it is, I would follow it. Okay, I don't care from who it is.
So what about the other like things that Jesus teaches in the Bible? So like
listen, Keegan, I have many verses from sometimes Martin send me verses, yeah, that are beautiful, like giving charity, these things, type of those verses. I believe in all of those. Okay, the only thing I don't believe is stoning adulterers, killing apostates.
I mean, if you don't agree, that's kind of my point. So you think that Jesus in the Quran is, the correct version, but the Jesus, in the Old and New Testament, that claims to be, the correct version as well. So why does the Quran kind of say that this is the correct version, and then,
So the Quran says this is a correct version, because I was reading. I was reading I was reading these comments from Revolutionary. It says that my friend Negar, who is a Baha'i woman, is speaking to him now. Okay, Baha'is are relevantly nice people, so I don't know what she's talking to him about. I hope he's not going to put her in the corner either. Okay, so yes, she just said to Nose. Okay, let's see what she said to Nose. She said to Nose, you didn't listen to Muji at all. Yes, he wasn't listening at all. He was just going to arrest me and put me in jail for my belief. Okay, yes, please.
Yeah, so
what the Quran,
if the Quran essentially like it, it says that what Christians and Jews have is the truth, then and it's from Allah, then the books that we have are the complete truth. So then you couldn't reject the laws saying that, for mortal sin that there's death. Like if you kidnap somebody, you die. If you commit adultery, you die. If you there's a whole bunch of, if you commit homosexuality, you die. So
okay,
there's all these commandments in the Bible.
Yeah,
but your Quran says they confirm it. So if you can't,
no, the Quran. Sorry. Good evening. Yeah, good evening. Anyway, so my Quran doesn't confirm those at all. Quran only confirm what has been revealed in those books from God. What has been revealed, and what has been revealed has to match with the Quran, because Quran is the final message of God. Okay, so Quran, if those books say kill apostates, and Quran says there is no compulsion in religion, then those verses are not from God. This is, of course, my belief, Keegan, because I believe that Quran is from God, so I cannot believe that both are from God. So one of
Yeah,
them
so
are from God.
the Quran doesn't say, hey, pick and choose the verses that agree with the Quran and then out of the Bible. No,
No,
it
where
just
it says that.
confirms.
Very,
Hang on.
yeah.
It confirms what's actually with him.
Can you
It says,
see? Yeah,
uh-huh.
but what is with them? And then in
is
others, in other verses, it says that what has been revealed to you. Yeah, what has
no.
been.
You're speaking about. I forget the actual verse number, but it says believe in the scriptures and what has been revealed to you. So that could mean like personal revelation. If God speaks to you directly, like if
Okay.
God speaks to you directly, Muji, that's not going to be in the Quran. So that
Yeah.
could mean like just other things that reveal it, but it explicitly mentions you have to believe in the scriptures before the Quran. So you can't necessarily just pick and choose. Oh, this doesn't line up with the Quran. That's exactly what I'm saying. The Quran says that it's it's verified. It's from Allah,
All right.
and
Now, can I read
then the
for
Quran
you?
comes contradicting it.
Okay, can I read for you? It says, chapter 29, verse 46. And do not argue with the people of the scripture except in a way that is best, except for those who commit injustice among them, and say, so I'm supposed to say, we have faith in that which has been revealed to us and revealed to you. And our God and your God is one. And we are Muslims to him. So this is my command that I have to say what has been revealed to me and
Okay,
what has been
no. Pause
revealed
right
to
there,
you.
Muji.
For
What has
me,
been revealed to me, and what has been
yeah,
revealed to the Jews?
yeah,
The Torah and the Injil, correct?
yes, the Torah and Injil,
Okay, so there's no
but we
buts.
believe, yeah, but we believe, and then Quran says also that they write books with their own hands and say it is
Yeah,
from the Lord.
anyone can do
So
that emoji, but anyone can you
yes,
can like you can write like a fable or like try to write like a little story based on like a biblical context. That doesn't mean that the actual scripture is corrupted.
mhm,
If like if think of Joseph Smith, if he wrote the Book of Mormon, that doesn't
mhm,
automatically mean that the rest of the Bible 2,000 years prior to that is
mhm.
corrupted. So yes, people can write, books and sell them, but that doesn't mean the actual original text is gone.
All right. Anyway, Keegan, I believe in Quran because of beautiful teachings. All right. If
Sure.
Quran told me, I have said it many times. If Quran told me to go and stone a human being or kill apostate just because, even not only that, because many people say, "Oh, Quran 9:29 say fight those who do not believe in God and His Messenger." I say many times, if Quran said that, I wouldn't believe in Quran. Okay, I would
Well,
not believe in those verses. But Quran doesn't tell me that. Quran say fight those among people of the book, which we have gone through it many times. But anyway,
but
so,
hold on, Muji. I mean, it's also telling you that say you're in doubt of the Quran. It also tells for you to go to read the other scriptures. So
okay,
if the
now
Quran contradicts the other
no,
scriptures,
no.
then
Can I say that Quran? If you read before, brother, if you read previous verses in that verse, it is talking about previous prophets, what happened to them. It's about the stories of the Bible and the Torah. So, and says that if you doubt about these stories, then them. Ask them about these stories, not about everything else, because there are the commands in the Quran. You don't need to ask, for example, 545, an eye for an eye,
yeah,
a tooth for a tooth.
yeah. Okay, Muji, hold that thought because
Yes.
you hit a perfect like kind of notion. So, according to Islam, Moses is he's one of the first, not the first prophet, but he's one of the earlier
Yes,
prophets,
yes, one
correct?
of the earliest. Mhm.
Okay, so if the Quran is telling stories about Moses, right,
Now,
then it's confirming the stories about Moses from the Bible as well. And one of the stories is how the actual first Torah came to be written, the tablets and the laws on the tablets. That means you would have to take canonical the laws. Also, if you go to chapter 5, verse 48, and or 5, verse 43 to 48, it's specifically talking about laws. So you have to take the Torah and their laws into account at what
yeah,
they
which,
had.
let me
What
see,
they had
which
is,
verse?
you still, well,
Which
hang
verse?
on.
No,
Well,
because you
if
gave verses. Which
so 5 verse 43 to
Quran?
48, we were talking about Yeah, Quran. And we were also talking about 1094.
No, no,
And
no,
you talked about the context.
no. Wait. I haven't seen anywhere that they have to follow the commands of those books. Okay.
Okay, but
Yes.
that's my point, Muji. Listen to what you said about 1094. You said that it's confirming the stories about the previous prophets. One
Mhm.
of the stories about Moses, which you take as a prophet in the Bible, or sorry, in Islam,
Yeah.
right, is him how the actual original Torah came to be, the tablets that God wrote on. He wrote the
Okay.
commandments, right? If you're saying the stories of Moses are canonical from the Bible, then that also means how it came to be is canonical, and what they have now is you have to stone adulterers, you have to stone homosexuals,
Mhm.
and so on.
Yeah.
That's the point. So even then, even using your logic, you're still trapped.
Yeah, but I don't believe that those, for example, we know that to Moses, there were 10 commands came to Moses from God, okay? And in those verses were not such a things, killing apostates, stoning adulterers, all these things wasn't there. And Quran wouldn't tell us to follow those commands because those commands were in certain commands, like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a life for a life. Such a verses also, which is in the Quran, we have to follow the Quran version because Quran version says, but if you forgive, is better for you. So Quran, how do you say it? Develop it. Okay, Quran added to that verse that you better forgive. Okay, because Quran doesn't want us to take a life, doesn't want us to revenge. There are many other verses that you have to put them also in beside these verses. Allah says, "Oh Muhammad, if you have to punish equivalent, but if you forgive, is better for you." So many verses in the Quran about forgiveness. Okay, forgive. So we don't we don't follow those commands because they are not in the Quran, and we don't believe that simple as that these are commands of God.
I mean,
Stoning,
yeah.
and even look, even Jesus is Son of God or Jesus is God. These are contradicting the Quran, and we don't follow
Yeah,
that. You have to
that's
accept
exactly
that
my
we are.
point, Muji.
You have to wait. You have to accept that we are Muslims. Okay, we follow the Quran. So if I say love one another, love your neighbors as you love yourself, is a command of God. Okay, is because it matching the Quran, Keegan. Okay, it's
Okay,
not
but Muji,
because
can God contradict himself? Not even once, right? He can't
no,
contradict
he
himself.
cannot. He cannot do that.
Okay. So if
Definitely.
God can't contradict himself, in the Injil, like you just mentioned it, right? If someone claims that, or sorry, if the claim is that there is a Son of God, right, in the
Mhm.
Injil, and there's a claim that there's no Son of God in the Quran,
Mhm.
that means they're contradicting. But Allah confirms the Injil, Allah confirms the Quran.
Again,
So
yes, but anyway, again, I said that Quran doesn't confirm everything in the Bible and the Torah. Confirm only what has been revealed from God to them. So
no,
yes.
Muji. It says that the word of Allah can't be changed, and it confirms what they have, the Jews had, what the Jews and Christians have with them at that time.
Yeah, but
Like,
he says
why
no.
would, hold
He
on, hang
said,
on, why would Allah give a total confirmation of a book that's partially corrupted?
mhm.
And also, He also tells you that if you take parts of the book, you're not gonna see Jannah, you're gonna see hellfire.
All right.
So if He's confirming the Torah, Gospel, Injil, Psalms, and Quran,
Mhm.
right? And then He says, "Oh, you can't take parts of these books, or else you'll see hellfire."
Mhm.
Then we have to see which one's the outlier. The Torah, the Injil, the Torah, the Injil, the Psalms, they all line up.
Mhm.
The one outlying is the Quran.
Yeah.
So the Quran is the one contradicting.
Yes, and I follow the Quran because I believe that these are Quran is the words of God, and absolute words of God hasn't been corrupted. Things hasn't been added in it, and the Quran tells me that how to live, how to treat apostate, how to treat adulterers, all these things Quran teaching me, and I see that they are moral and they are from the most merciful and forgiving God. And I don't believe that those commands are from the most merciful and forgiving God and most democratic God, because in the Quran said there is no compulsion of religion, and that's why Bukhari tried to corrupt the Quran by hadiths, says kill apostate, despite Quran say no compulsion of religion, and Quran doesn't say stone adulterers. Bukhari say yes, stone adulterers. So that's why I see that those books have done exactly what Bukhari was going to do with the Quran. But thanks God, Quran was protected and they couldn't do that. So that's why they came
Yeah.
up with
So
hadiths.
okay, fine, but the Hadith books are a separate book based on the Quran, right?
Yes.
You said that they write books and then they say it's from God,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That can be attributed to the Hadith books. Sure, I can agree, but that
Yeah.
can't be attributed to the original text of the Torah and Injil, Muji. That's my
Yes.
point.
Okay.
But hey, my phone's about to die, so
All right. Okay. But anyway, yes, Keegan, as Martin says, usually you don't follow those, and I'm so happy that you don't follow this. That's good.
yeah.
That's
All right.
important.
Have a nice
All
day,
right.
Muji.
Thank you. You too. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for being here. Bye. Thank you. So, anybody else here? Let me see. I wait some minutes, and let me see if that guy is still alive. Let me see. All right. Okay. All right, everybody. I just leave because nobody's here, and I will watch this big nose. Let's see what he's saying. Continued. But thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Have a nice